G'day, welcome back. It's Cyber MacGyver time. I've got another NBN fail. Now, if you saw my last video, the one about the NBN cabinet that was left unlocked in a public street, and you thought, hey, that's pretty rare. What's the chances of that happening? Well, I've got another one for you. So grab your favourite beverage, sit back, and I'll be after these gratuitous self-promotion videos. Okay, now check this out. Look what I found. This bundle of spaghetti is your phone cables. That's the cables that run underground in those pits. Now, they shouldn't be exposed. This is late at night on a rainy night on a public main road. Now, these cables carry 50 volts. That's where all your phone conversations, and these days phone conversations are only 10% of the matter. It's 90% internet. Now, looks like someone's been working on it. They've left the bucket, these waterproof vessels, out in the open. They've left the slab open and gone home. So what's the problem with that? Well, a couple of things. Cables don't like getting wet because there's joins on there, and vandals. But I'll show you what the cables should be looking like. NBN said we'd be getting fibre optic glass cables. Now, this is what they look like. These blue and green cables are the fibre optic. Now, they don't have joins like you just saw. They don't carry electricity, so they're not susceptible to the problems that copper cables are susceptible to. Now, normally these cables would run to your premises, to your home or to your business, through a pipe, up the wall and into this NBN box. Now, that's the box that does all the wonderful work and converts laser light into phone conversations and internet. Anyway, back to our original problem. These cables should not be exposed. They're susceptible to corrosion, they're susceptible to lightning, and they're susceptible to vandalism. So whoever did this, big mistake. Now, if you've never experienced an indoor lightning strike, I happened to record one night, accidentally, while I was playing with the camera. This is what it sounds like. So, check this out. And that's it. That means that lightning has come into your house, into your modem, and that strike actually did blow up my modem and damage the power supply of my PC. So that's a downside. That's why you don't reuse this old technology. Anyway, it's not unusual to have cables underground, but these cables are susceptible to lightning. Now, the new cables can't get struck by lightning because they're glass. Glass won't carry electricity, but these cables will. Now, I'll show you. Under all this mess is this concrete cover. Now, that concrete cover is 30 to 40, about 30 years old. This is really old stuff. And under it should be a pit. Should be a hollow chamber where cables come in and out. It's not there. But what we have got is the cables. Well, that's a good sign. And you saw that little black box that I've just picked out? That one there. That is a proper waterproof join. If you're going to have cables in a water ingress or a wet environment, you're meant to have that box. But for starters, this shouldn't be like that because you don't bury cables underground. There should be a pit. So NBN, if you're going to use these cables to carry your signals, you are letting us down, guys. Come on, please. What do you take us for? We got promised those glass cables, which is like a rocket. It'll go as far and as fast as a rocket. But what are we left with? This kind of stuff. It's like throwing a rock. You can't throw it fast, you can't throw it far. Oh well, that's the reason why people are upset with NBN. All that money to provide us with this old technology. Now, what should it look like? I'll give you a look. Here is a proper NBN install. The cable comes out of the ground in a protective sheath or a conduit, runs up the wall to that box that I showed you earlier on, and then the lead-in continues to the premises. All sealed, all covered, and safe. Now that is a real NBN connection. What are they doing these days? Check this out. You see the boxes? They got some conduit, flexible conduit, no worries. What's the problem? Have a close look at this. There's your strands of fibre optic cable. These are the glass cables that they run the whole NBN service on. That's the backbone of the service. It should not be exposed. Now you saw the last video, that last shot of the conduit coming out of the ground. Well, that's the artery. That's the main supply. And it should be protected. Look what these guys have done. What is that? So close to a pit. And they ruin it. Look at that. Now, I don't know how they're going to fix that up, because that is stuffed. So, NBN. Sorry guys, major fail. So that's my NBN fail video. I don't know what more to say. Every time I see something like this, it just makes me think, why can't we get it right? So, every time I see something like this, I'm going to videotape and show it to you guys. Alright, that's me. That's NBN fail number 2. So thanks very much for dropping in. And don't forget, be good, be kind, be careful. MacGyver out.